Alright.
So how has your day been, Cappy?
Not bad. I cannot find where you posted. I figured I'd be on my front page. I'm not seeing it. Hang on, let me go do something here.
It's all good, Cappy. I struggle with the Facebook sometimes too.
Here we go. Oh, just that I shared the post. I click it again. Reshare it, I guess.
You checked the date, right, Cappy?
It says April 28th is the last one I shared. I don't see the one you posted, though. That's fucking weird.
Cappy,
Let me go to the actual thing.
Yeah, just go to the page. And the tech support RPG begins again.
I'm at the page, but I must have missed where the share thing is at. God damn it. Like timeline about friends. No, I'm really sure it's right in front and center. I don't know why I'm not seeing it.
Do you see the actual post, Cappy?
Oh, 1 minute. Okay, there we go. I just shared it.
Good work, Cappy. So we're still waiting on a couple players, but nonetheless promptly on time.
I clicked start watching and a commercial came up.
What are you watching, Cappy?
Oh, it's lagged. I'm gonna close this stream out. Guess it's weird.
You're trying to watch us?
Yeah, I wanted to check it real quick. I was curious. It's like from the time we say it, it comes in a few seconds later.
Yeah. It's normally what happens while we're streaming.
Although those that watching it wouldn't really know that. Those watching there, not us.
Until you pointed it out, Cappy. Now the illusion is gone.
Oh, shit. Well, it wouldn't bother them any because we're not getting the weird echo. Or they're not getting the weird echo, but.
Echo, echo, echo. Man, I sure hope at least Kyle gets here soon. Then we can at least start moving. So is there anything you want to do, Cappy? I mean, we are in this graveyard. It's a lot of dead bodies everywhere.
I suppose I could say a prayer over and put them at peace.
Ooh, say a prayer, Cappy. Ooh, say a prayer, Cappy. I'll even give you time to look one up if you want an official one.
Do I really need an official one, or I might look one up if you think I need one.
I'd like you to look one up. I don't necessarily say you need to use it as much as I feel it will give you an idea of how the wording should be.
Yeah.
Do.
Interesting. There's an actual prayer for the dead.
Yep, there is. There are actual prayers for lots of things, Cappy.
Yeah, see that?
I don't know them though because I'm not Catholic.
I'm Catholic, but I don't really know them. I've never been a big church going person.
Theology aside, though. Did you have to work today, Cappy?
No, I work tomorrow though. Yeah, I've gone from last Friday till tomorrow without working. That's how they fucking scheduled me.
Yeah. What time do you work tomorrow then?
11 a.m. I forget till when.
Well, at least it sounds like you should be off in time for Vampire.
Oh yeah, definitely got time for Vampire. It's an interesting prayer, but I'm not gonna say all that. I'm not gonna say prayer like word for word, because I don't want people watching this to think I'm going too in depth with religion and stuff. Because I don't want to do that. So I'm afraid
You're,
it might turn some people off.
you're a priest, Cappy. But nonetheless, I don't care if you make your own versions. I just want you to understand how these things should sound.
Yeah.
It's been 500 years since that, so who knows what prayers they say now in the apocalypse.
Well, enough. I'm gonna alter it a little bit, but yeah, I'll kneel down around all the graves. Probably do my best to get in the middle of them. Try to get my prayer to reach as many as possible.
Alright, so move yourself to the middle of the room then, Cappy.
Say that again. I must misunderstood something.
I said move yourself to the middle of the room.
Oh, hang on. I gotta find where I'm at. We're in that big room of tombs and shit, right?
Yep.
I just want to make sure I'm moving to the right place. Think yeah, try for the center. I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. I'm pretty close. Go a little bit further up though. I'll go back to there. I'll kneel down. Father, in a second here, see how I want to word this. Father, grant these fallen ones a place in your arms, with you among your children. Give them eternal peace that they have long been denied. Grant them the salvation they need to enter you. I want to put this part. To enter heaven and finally find eternal peace. Amen. I'm not kind of butcher that a little bit, but I was trying to come up with a good one.
No, you did fine, Cappy. Gain a legend point.
I ain't going to shit up real quick. I got 2 legend points now. Yay!
Indeed. Everald walks over.
Alright,
Well, at least that sounded proper.
I try.
Hello.
Hello!
Hey, devil.
That's not devil.
Oh, I went to hell then.
I mean, you can call me that if you want.
Oh, I had my game up. I'll have to minimize and check that. But when he said hello, I swear to God, you sounded like devil.
You missed Cappy's epic prayer.
Oh, you did it?
Yep, he did a prayer.
Praise Ebus? Ebus, yes.
Devil will be late and Laura will be late.
So it's the Three Musketeers here?
Indeed. So why don't you come join me and Cappy in the middle of this graveyard?
Okay.
Cappy just finished saying a prayer over the dead.
Did anything explode?
Nope.
Weird. Corvus walks back to his group after inspecting some of the bodies of the ghouls. So, if I recall, we were led here for something or other. I
We need
believe it's another piece of this face.
another piece of the key, correct.
Right.
At the very least, we did the world a service and got rid of that thing.
Anyway, have you either of you come across it yet?
I have not. Although I honestly have not been looking, as I am not. I don't think I've ever been shown the item, so I don't really know what it looks like. None of my characters ever been shown that item, has he? Or knows exactly what we're looking for?
You've seen one part. We have a piece
Oh, okay.
of cheek flesh, if I remember right.
Yep.
No, I have not seen anything resembling what we were looking for.
You guys can make perception checks.
Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to
Here's-
finish this chapter, Mom, while we're doing it. Unfortunately, if I quit it, and probably have to come back from the beginning. God, I don't want to fucking do that. So I'm probably most of the way through.
Cappy? Professional.
I thought that was Mind Fuhrer.
Damn it!
Your stuff's not working again.
I need to upgrade it more. Fucking field repairs suck.
It needs
twice.
more tech.
I got a 16.
Alright. So, Cappy, you and me, while looking around, notice one grave that happens to actually be marked. Corvus, while following us, ends up tripping over it, but still finding it because he trips over it.
Ow! Ow!
I guess that's one way to find it.
My damn toe! Ah!
I'm gonna go over and examine it.
So what do you see?
Is the map updating on your guys' end? Did you move? Now it finally updated on my end.
Who left and return?
I did, because I wasn't sure if anyone could hear me.
Yeah, we were hearing you pretty good, I thought. That's
Nope,
something
nope.
happened all of a sudden.
Still getting used to my new push to talk key.
Ah.
Anyways, so the map wasn't updating first for me. It was lagging really bad. But anyways, this one here is named.
What's the name on it?
Ping Hao.
Do I know anything of this Ping Yao?
Roll me a learning.
Yay.
Some really old martial artist disappeared. That's about all you know.
Hmm. I'd have to venture a guess and suggest it might be the fellow that we fought. All right. So I look at the grave and I look at my fellows.
As you look at
Guess
the
we get
grave,
taken.
make a logic.
A logic. Okay. Of course, my fucking highest stat. I get a fucking 6.
Indeed. So,
It is kind of funny.
Yes, of course. Just my pain.
all right. So, you
You
look
never have
over.
much.
You look over at the spot.
Oh, did you say for me to roll something when I said I examined it? I didn't hear you say anything.
You look over
Okay,
at the
I wanna make
spot,
sure.
Kyle. And despite the lumpy soil and whatnot that's there, you don't seem to quite figure it out that you tripped over what is a pretty shallow grave.
I don't know. I usually just chalk them off and I'm done.
But yeah, you notice this upraise that you tripped over, and you attribute it to, man, that's why I tripped.
Fucking.
If you stand there not knowing what's going on, I'm just gonna straight up tell him you tripped over a grave.
I know I tripped over a grave, you punts. I yell this over at Nicholas.
I love the way you were acting. You didn't think you knew what you tripped over. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Look, there's something unique about this grave, so maybe we need to uproot anything that's beneath it. I don't know.
You mean dig it up?
Yes.
I suppose if we have to. I've already said a prayer over that area, so should be okay. I can't say I'm pleased with this, but I know the necessity of it.
All right. So, shovels. Are you guys making shovels again?
Oh,
You gotta make shovels?
I'm pretty sure that's how you guys had shovels last time, except for trash
No.
shovel.
They were laying on.
Remember,
They were laying on the.
Oh yeah,
top.
you're right. You're right. I was nice about that. Did anybody bring their shovel with them?
no, I didn't know I was gonna need it. Why would I bring it?
At least he's honest.
Hmm.
I guess I can look around and see if there's a shovel
Hang
laying
on.
on the ground.
Hang on. I'm gonna pull out the fucking great sword from that wraith that we killed.
Okay.
I'm doing a perception check for a shovel.
And I'm gonna fucking turn that thing into a spade.
All right. Give me the roll.
I rolled a 14 to look around for a shovel.
All right. So, go ahead and make your roll as well, Corvus. Corvus, you make your spade. Cappy, you go wandering.
Uh-oh.
And eventually wind up over here, where you step on the end of a shovel and it comes flinging up into your forehead.
Ouch!
You take 3 damage.
I didn't see where my guy at. Looking around, but it's kind of dark. Let me take a spot him. Oh, God, that moved more to the side. 3 damage. All right. Oh, did you already take it off me, or was I already at 19?
I didn't take it off you.
Okay, I must already been 19 then.
Right. I could technically be a permanent shovel of evil.
After rubbing my forehead and grumbling for a minute, I walk over to the grave and start digging.
Right. I use the spade.
All right. After a couple of minutes of digging, you guys hit something.
Yeah, all right. I put the shovel down, kneel down, and I use that shovel to kind of carefully clean off most of it as I can. Then if I have to get down on my hands and clean off some more by my hands, I can get a grip on it and open it. So I figure we just found the coffin.
Indeed, it is the coffin.
All right. So I look over to Nicholas and everyone's like, "All right, give me a hand with this." Take it out of the earth. Take it out of the earth, and I look at it, see if there's any kind of locking mechanisms or it's trapped in any way.
Nope.
Okay. I slowly open the lid.
I'm going to step back just in case.
All right. As you open the lid, you find in there another piece of cheek flesh.
All right. Another down.
An odd-looking hairpin. Looks like it might be made of jade.
Okay.
And another journal.
I'll examine the journal.
Do you speak Chinese?
No.
Um,
I'll probably
If
hand it
they-
to Corvus afterwards so we can make sense of it.
all right. I'm gonna try to. This would be straight learning, right? No. I'm gonna see if I can up my memory here. So I'm gonna do bolster.
Okay.
Yes, advantage 2.
Very well. Give me a learning with advantage too.
You can do it.
I'm gonna fuck up again.
Probably.
Oh yes.
No, you are able to translate it. So, you're reading his journal, and the main story that you're reading has to do with him being this great martial artist. And, let's see, what's a good year for this? 200 BC China.
What the hell? This.
And it details a lot of training, things like that. And then it starts talking about when the creature from the shadows emerged. The creature offered him life eternal and he took it.
It seems like this Wraith King has been operating far longer than since the fall. This is a journal from a man who lived during like 200 BC.
How would a journal like that even still survive to this day?
I'm gonna look at the front of it, or look in the content, see if there's a face on this, seeing if it's using the same magic as the last one.
I mean, I know some books can survive, but they'd be very brittle. Man, I touched it. It should have fallen to dust if it's that old.
Well, the last one didn't, but that was because the soul was partially bound to it.
Huh.
So, you do not find a face in this one, but the cover itself is bound in bones.
I believe this is, yeah.
You can make a learning check to identify the type of bone.
28.
They were his finger bones. And as you read further, it details the ritual for making a white and the use of his finger bones. They ripped out the finger bones and bound them to the book, and then replaced them with longer claw-like finger bones that began to bind to my bones and then change me completely.
After reading this, I try to read a little further ahead if it makes any mention of this process, using an unoriginal corpse or something that wasn't freshly slain.
There are no details in there like that.
Corvus kind of looks at this and sighs for a moment. Um, he hands it over to Nicholas.
Okay.
I believe if you wanted to give this man actual rest, you might want to do something with this. However, I
Indeed.
would like that back.
I would, probably the first thing I would do is kind of put my hands on the book, one on the bottom, on the top, and just kind of recite a prayer.
Gotta recite a prayer, Cappy.
I recited a good one earlier. Oh, that fucking bitch.
Well, I don't think that should be in your prayer.
No.
Cappy, go ahead and look up a prayer for banishing evil spirits.
Give me a second.
While Nicholas is quietly muttering to himself, I look over back at Everett. So, I suppose we should loot up what we can, and then retire back to the tavern. Is that what we're going to do? And just kind of looks around, like just shrugging a little.
It's probably a good plan of action until we decide what to do next. Plus, who knows? Maybe they've done something with the place, though I doubt it. We haven't been gone that long.
How long has it been?
We've been here maybe, I'd say, about a day and a half worth of time. And then traveling here, I believe, would have been, I think, a week or two.
Holy hells. The days really do blend together. Okay. Corvus kind of scratches his head. Right. We said we were going to get some iron, some kind of metal, so we could turn it into copper. Did any of those bastards upstairs have any like large quantities of iron, or hell, even a cast iron pot would work? Just something to start with.
Well, you were cooking with a pot.
Right. But that's I gotta figure out how to transport it all. He kind of like taps his foot and rubs his chin for a moment.
And I'm sure they were carrying weapons. I mean, they're covered in their excrement, I'm sure, but they probably had them.
That's just nasty.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Forgot how long this fight was. I'd be looking at that prayer by now normally. Shit.
All right. Well, I guess we should go inform our colleagues and round up what we can. Um, maybe they have some route wagons or something we could use. Actually, how are we going to get those out of
Avril
here?
grabs the hairpin.
Do I notice this?
I mean, he's not being sneaky about it.
All right. Um, it's an odd item to have in a grave like this. I wonder if it's of any significance.
Probably. I'll examine it.
All right. Well, if you can't learn anything, I'll take a look at it later. Corvus starts walking away from the headstones. Well, are you coming?
Yeah, I'll come.
All right.
I will do the prayer with this book. I am just wanting to make sure I recite the proper prayer.
Take your time, priest.
Well, I got time now. The fucking cunt knocked me off the thing, and I had her ass.
Man, this is our priest.
Here's the problem with this fight. The fucking bitch can cheat and knock you off in one fucking blast. Fucking
the
hate that fight.
priest is hitting the Game Boy inside of his fucking
Indeed.
holy book.
It's a banishment prayer.
Of evil spirits.
Sound like a freaking exorcism prayer or something.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm asking for.
God damn it, Cappy.
A prayer to defeat the work of Satan. Okay, what the hell? Let's see what that says.
Wait, did you say to defeat or defeat? I think that's an
Defeat.
important distinction. Okay. All right.
Based on what I'm reading here, some of the way I've done it before is actually pretty accurate. Like I've done before, asking to find something banishing the evil to the deepest pits of hell.
Cappy, I love you, but you are a potato.
No, it's a short prayer that basically said what I just said it says. This one is not a very long prayer. They probably repeat it a bunch of times, but it's a very short prayer. It doesn't, if you start reading it, it wouldn't sound short, but just looking at it, it's not very long.
Cappy,
What?
we're streaming.
Oh, shit. I
So,
forgot.
yeah, sides, you can give all the side explanations as we go, but, like, don't spend an hour doing it.
I was got to not say that one word again because I forgot we were singing when I said that.
Oh my god.
I totally forgot we were singing when I said that word.
That's why we have mature content clicked on our videos.
Yep. To the audience, we are sorry. Our resident village idiot can't get his shit together.
Oh, look who's talking about being a village idiot.
Hey, I play it up, boy.
Anyway, I'll stop. Put one hand at the bottom, one hand on the top. Nod my head forward, close my eyes. Look at this while I'm saying it. Eternal Father, grant me the power to banish this evil to the pits of hell where it belongs. Grant me your strength to free us. Let's see here. Grant me the strength to banish this evil forever into the pits of hell where it belongs. Father who art in heaven, grant me this. Grant me this strength to destroy this evil and banish it where it belongs.
Yeah.
And if maybe I would repeat that a few times in order to ensure the book is cleansed or whatever.
Now there's one thing I need you to roll. I'm trying to find what it is.
Alright.
Kyle, which one do you use to remove boons and banes and whatnot?
Protection.
Well, I realize it's protection, but what is the actual boon or bane that does it?
Nullify.
Thank you.
Why is my creation thing still highlighted? I don't get that.
What?
I know my sheet creation is highlighted in blue. I don't know why.
Probably because that's the last thing you, I don't know, used.
No, I'm clicking on my sheet to try to unhighlight it and it's doing no good. That's weird.
Oh, probably because that's your sub's ability.
Oh, could be. Would you say I roll?
You need to roll nullify.
Is that a protection thing or is that an actual?
It is a bane, but it is under protection. So roll your protection, and I will help you, Cappy. I have to look out for the village idiots. Okay, I still love you.
Hey, you didn't tell me about that one, so
That's on you, bro.
you. Hey man, we were going over my sheet. You never said it's something I need. I looked at all the banes. Oh wait, did I already have that up? Hang on.
Shh, Cappy, it's okay.
No, I didn't. I had blind from my banes. I had blinded, provoked, fear, and immobile.
What level did you just activate, Cappy?
For a 20.
5.
Yeah, took lip nullify. Yeah, probably 5.
Do you have 5 in it?
Oh, I'm in protection? No, I'd have to activate.
You could use creation too for it.
I got 4 in it, so I could possibly activate level 4.
Oh wait, actually no. Yeah, protection is.
Yep. Only
enough.
enough. So you said you did 4?
Yeah.
Can a 4 do this?
This seems like it's a permanent boon, so I venture with a
Banner
no.
boon.
You are correct that I am using it as a permanent boon, but that doesn't mean it can't be destroyed. I see what you're saying. He needs to have a level 6 to do it.
Right.
Sorry, Cappy. You feel as though your power is not great enough to put this soul to rest.
No, there's a bane, that's what I thought. I'll have to work at it then. This one is strong. It may be some time before I can banish his spirit to peace. So I'll keep this book with me until I'm able to do so.
As Corvus hears that, you can see the cogs kind of rolling in his head, thinking about ways he could try to undo it. He looks over at Emerald. With necromancy of this sort, it still adheres to the standard rules of the arcane, correct?
Well, normally, though this is some pretty high and powerful necromancy.
I'm wondering if I could create some kind of nullifying field. He keeps pondering as he walks forward. I think it would take a lot of time and resources, though. Another time.
Let the priest do it. In my experience, when they know what they're doing, they can do it.
I look back over at Emerald. He doesn't exactly have the best track record for exorcisms.
Give it time.
Corvus shrugs. Can't trust the religious.
He hasn't let you die yet.
That is true, I haven't.
Nor has he looted your corpse, which you've told us many times is how you make friends. Whether or not they loot your corpse.
I, ah! He throws his hands up in the air. It's just like, I ain't dealing with this right now. He like doubles his pace.
Everyone follows.
As you hear him like in front of you, he's like, didn't mean that he's not trustworthy. He's just incompetent. Fucking.
Everald does not hear you.
That's fine. So is Zach just standing there in the dark over the corpse of his freshly slain foe?
Well, no, he's probably just tired as hell. Remember, he did actually die in his other form.
Oh yeah.
That ghoul leapt up and bit his throat out.
All right. Well, as a courtesy, while Zach's like gathering himself, Corvus walks back, picks him up underneath the shoulder, starts carrying him with him. Come on, it's only fair.
Yeah, if you're going ahead and bed for our friend, he might not be standing here. Should definitely home take care of him.
Most agreed. As much of a smarmy asshole as he may be.
He's our smarmy asshole? Come now, I know it's not natural to where you come from. But you have to be making some friends here.
It's weird. I'm used to subordinates. Well, I was only really close. Never mind.
Something you want to get off your chest?
How about when we're not dealing with a bunch of undead? And maybe after a drink
Well,
or 12?
Well, I mean, I'm often dealing with many undead. I've found.
Corvus is like, I seem to have taken refuge with masters of semantics.
I mean, it's a dead art.
Nicholas is just going to chill there and let you guys talk.
You mean on the other side of the graveyard, Nicholas?
I would have kept with you guys. I wouldn't have watched you
Hello,
guys
darkness,
walk off
my old
without me.
friend.
Hey, I would have kept with you guys. I wouldn't have
you
walked off without me. Shit.
again.
Let's stop singing before we get hit with copyright.
I think it's okay if you sing it.
I don't know, man. I'm not risking it. Next thing you know, the EU's gonna be busting down the door. You can't meme here. Sorry. Alright.
You gonna actually catch up, Capalicious?
Yeah, can you move me? I don't want to. I'm not trying to finish that fight again.
Well, we don't all have to walk up in unison. We could just move on to the next scene, bro. Alright.
It's not that simple.
We'll just not simply walk into the door. Yes, I get it. Jokes. So we sit, walking in silence.
We don't sit walking in silence. We get to the ship floor. This is where you wanted to gather all that metal.
Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot I had to deal with this whole mess. Ugh. Alright. Corvus kind of just walks around, surveys the room, see what he can see in regards to, like, metal implements and shit.
Alright. So, perception it for me.
Failure is what you're saying. Just failure.
Well, so, yeah. You go walking around, trying to look for stuff. And you come into this room. And you instantly slip on the crap that has been left here. Face planting and full on sliding into this dresser.
Oh God! It's in my rebreather. What the fuck?
But a solid iron statue falls on top of you.
What the fuck? Ah!
Wow, okay.
My life is a joke. Existence is pain.
Anyways, this is pretty heavy. It was a pretty big statue.
Guys, a little help.
If I ain't here, I'm go out until I get the statue off. You know, you should really be careful.
Everald comes walking up and finds you there, covered in crap with a huge ass statue on you. I'm not sure I get the art piece.
If I wasn't pinned under this and I needed it, I would have turned this. Never mind. Just get the damn thing off me.
Alright. Cappy, roll your might.
Might be a second. I'm almost done with this fight. Supposed to get here shortly. I guess I'll send him Max after this.
And then Corpus slowly died from being crushed to death. The end.
You're not gonna be crushed.
Everald tries to bash it off of you with force, but he just can't get enough of it.
Not a bash it off him?
All right, let's do this. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to go horribly, but let's try it. All right. I'm gonna split this thing down the center while touching it.
Doesn't it take a minute to do that?
Ah, yes, you're right.
I mean, I'll wait a minute for you to do it.
I'm just gonna get this started because, like, I don't know what he's doing.
I'm bringing it to the fight again because this fucking cheating bitch again fucking... She cheats at the last minute and does an attack that blasts me so far back and knocks me off the thing. I don't see how.
Cappy?
I do not see how this fucking whore does this bullshit.
Cappy.
What's cheating this bullshit I've seen my entire
Hey. I love you. It's okay. But remember, we're streaming. And I'm talking in character.
What was the roll to try to get it off him?
Might.
Are you sure I am the Morton Salt Girl? It seems more appropriate that it is his spirit animal.
25.
Tell us about pulling it off him then, Cappy.
After getting up to him and seeing he's stuck on a statue, God damn it, I fucking closed off the Holding control and hitting W trying to close his fucking tabs.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I don't know why I hit W. Anyway, I tend to grab it. I just fucking heave it off him. Let it flop over the other way off of him.
Crushing the minion.
Sure.
Indeed, it crushes the minion. So, Kyle, you're covered in crap. And you just had a statue fall on you.
Ugh. You see me throw my arms around trying to get whatever I can off. What the hells? Anyway, I think we got what we need. It's just a matter of transporting it.
Well, who's gonna carry it then?
Can you make objects fly? Oh no, that seems like it'd be more of a telekinesis, right?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Damn it.
Everald will attempt to activate telekinesis.
He's using his man. Goddamn.
Indeed. So, Everald begins holding out a hand and chanting a spell. After he finishes it, the statue begins to float.
You are infinitely useful. How are you doing this exactly?
1 second. 1 second, Kyle, and I will explain that to you. Alright. It's a simple incantation.
Hmm.
Formerly trained necromancer, but my father was very against it and tried to force many types of magic on me that didn't take as well. This was the only real thing I was good at, besides necromancy.
Alright. Well, color me impressed. At least this covers having to figure out a way to get this out of this hole. Um, hmm. Well, I guess we should just loot what we can and get going. Start moving.
Alright. So every cultist has a dagger.
Alright. I'll take one of those daggers. I need a melee weapon.
I need to stab bitches.
Yeah, gotta be all ninja and shit. My cultist shank. It's only appropriate it came from a cultist. Alright. Okay. And then, are there anything in these chests?
Well, there is enough coin to maintain our wealth level.
Alright.
Some scrolls.
Take those goddamn trolls.
And 2 potions.
I'll leave the potions for whoever else on them.
Oh, I'm back.
Good. We found some potions. Do you want any potions, Cappy? There are 2 of them.
Sure. I'll take a potion. There's only 2 of them, so I'll only take 1.
Everald will grab the other one for now.
Alright. Well, I suppose let's get back on the road.
Alright.
So, as you pick Zack back up, Corvus, you start smearing crap all over him too.
That's nasty.
I'll handle it later. I'm not gonna try to like phase shift out of the crap and have it like inside of my body or something.
That would be hilarious.
That's exactly why I'm not doing it. My luck sucks when it comes to that shit.
Come on, you can do it.
No, I'm not getting cursed. You can't be. Alright. So we climb out of this muddy hole. Or actually, no, there's still those undead that are back there, aren't there?
I don't know if you got any undead to deal
Yep.
with anyway, but I do know that we're muddy is definitely the word for it in that one area. I don't know if we cleared all that out, but shit hit the fan.
Alright.
So, you arrive here, and there is a ghoul, a zombie, and a skeleton still here.
Are they paying us any mind, or are they just gonna let us walk off?
The skeleton and the zombie were about to, but then the ghoul looks over. You're not cultists.
You're right. I take shots. I take a shot at his face.
Roll it.
Now we're gonna try deception, huh? Jesus.
No, I mean, we got what we came from, or for. There's no reason to leave it alive.
So roll the
Who's
attack
that be?
already,
I am.
because then we need to roll initiative.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, you still hit. He's not dead. Tell me about it.
Alright, so as soon as he makes his little quip, I just kind of like draw my firearm and just pop him right in the collarbone. So the shotgun shell goes off and just there's a kind of a meaty chunk that's just missing out of the top part of his like right torso. And I just kind of scoff. I missed.
Yeah, I go last.
Now that's more like it.
Damn it.
Everald will move to there and attack with his scythe.
Ooh.
Still hits. So Everald brings his scythe down into the wound you already made in the collarbone and finishes tearing him in half from that wound using the scythe. He then looks over to the zombie and blasts it. The zombie begins to melt and decay in front of you, falling dead. Corvus.
Alright, well, Corvus runs forward towards the skeleton. And he's going to do a running knee kick to his jaw.
Man, I thought at first you were gonna try to shiv him with your new knife.
It's a skeleton! It's not a satisfier!
I know.
Alright, so agility, right? Okay. There we go. So I charge up to this thing and essentially bust into its jaw, caving it in and caving the top half of, or the bottom half of the skull as its head flies back off.
Wow, he finally did something impressive.
Good work. She's just getting set up, but Talawa is here. Alright, so good job taking care of those minions.
It's like a sneeze. Alright. Yep, I have had my fill of undead for today. Let's get the hell out of this hole.
Good idea.
Alright. Corvus actually kind of charging up the stairs. Oh shit, right. There's still
Yeah,
those.
shouldn't have done that. So, as you get there, there are 3 ghouls there. Roll initiative.
Alright.
Shit. Can I move my kid back to you guys, but I gotta keep where he's at.
You can move him to there, that's fine.
Okay. Where the hell are other ghouls at? I don't see him.
I forgot about those ghouls at the top.
That's because you didn't trigger them, Cappy.
Oh, I'm not affected my token. Hang on.
Also, where did Corvus go?
Top left.
Oh, yep, good.
Hey.
Hey!
Wow, 4. What the fuck?
So, Laura, to tell you, we looted the grave of the guy, got this diary, this hairpin, and another piece of the key, another piece of cheek flesh. We were leaving the place, a big statue fell on Corvus as he fell into a bunch of crap.
Actual crap?
Yeah, actual crap.
Fitting.
Yep. Anyways, so after getting that, which I've been carrying along with us. No, the statue.
Oh.
No, he's been carrying the crap along with us. But we were going back up the stairs when we encountered the first group of undead that we didn't fight. And we just annihilated them. And then he ran off ahead and triggered another group of ghouls. So he's on a whole different floor than us. Nonetheless, we have to move in initiative though, so you need to roll it. You're at the floor with the mud pipes. Man, if nothing else, ghouls are consistent.
Shit. Alright.
Well, Everald, not knowing crap about what you've just done, will stroll along casually. Alright, so, Corvus. Corvus.
Okay. So I walk up the stairs and I see these guys. Or these ghouls, yes. These ghouls down the wait, do they notice me?
Yep,
Ah, fuck.
they can smell you.
Ah. Shit! I look at my own clothes.
You smell horrible.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Alright, shit. Alright, I'm going to... Fuck. I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's see where this goes. I'm going to go insubstantial.
Really?
Yes! Fuck yeah! Alright.
So, you're all ghosty-like. Explain it, because I'm not explaining you're insubstantial.
Alright. So, me just having an oh shit moment, I like start tapping rapidly on my heads up display. And then I trigger it, and like there's kind of this rapid oscillation from my body, and then like it just is happening so fast that I look like I'm moving in slow mo, even though I'm moving at a regular pace. It's just like the vision of me is so distorted because like everything's moving so fast. It's like the very particles that compose me are not all put together. Just kind of like this vague outline of me. So I'm just gonna fuck around with these guys now. So I'm gonna go walk towards them.
Alright.
And it's my turn.
Alright. Laura, it is your turn. No, none
Nope.
of us are. Alright. So, the ghoul won. The ghouls all move. It is Capalicious' turn.
All right. I'm just gonna do 30 because, like the rest of you guys on this floor, we have no idea what's going on up there. So I've got no reason to sprint or move any way other than normal. That's my turn.
Ah. Corvus should really enjoy his time rather than just running on ahead all the time.
Corvus is impatient. Have you ever gathered?
What do you think, Talawa? Everald continues moving forward as he's talking to her.
Maybe we should put a shock collar on him. If he gets too far ahead, just push the button and shock him to stop him. I suppose there's that.
I love you too. The brute?
He doesn't get it. Q.
Ah, no. That's amazing. I love this.
I've seen similar shit in other movies. Leaves a boot or other item to make sure shit's not trapped.
I do spend a lot of time walking the traps.
And it is Kyle's turn.
Corvus' confidence in this technology won't fail him. He continues to waltz forward, doing a tiny little shimmy as it goes towards the ghouls.
Science, don't fail me now.
Is it wrong that I'm rooting for his technology to fail before he gets out?
Talawa, it is your turn. I mean, technically, no. But the trap recently went off. It takes a while to trigger again.
Are you saying it drained the swamp?
I mean, a little bit. It's how it works.
God damn, that went over your head. Okay.
Alright, ghoul turns.
I'm still doing my little shimmy.
The ghoul will attempt to attack you, but you're insubstantial, so it can't hurt you. The ghoul will move to there. Nicholas.
All right. Just keep up with the rest of you guys.
Avril continues forward. By the way, dear, you missed what the priest had to say over the dead earlier. It at least sounded correct.
Well, I had to give them, at least attempt to give them some measure of peace. I don't know what all was done with them, so I don't know how much peace I gave them, but I had to try.
Your turn, Corvus.
Still doing my dance, and I'm gonna pull out one of the grenades that I was holding on to. I'm gonna fucking pull the pin and drop it at my feet.
I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
Well, it takes time to go off, doesn't it? So couldn't I technically just drop an object while it's live, and then have it blow up the next turn?
It's still considered an attack. You're insubstantial. Your attacks are insubstantial.
Aww. It's no longer a part of my person, though. Oh well. So I'm still doing my dance.
Indeed. Talawa. This one tries swinging at you, but it goes through you again. The other one tries again, but it goes through you.
I start laughing in their faces. Can't touch this.
The next one tries as well, but can't.
Are there no girls, no gers, no Kirstians?
Oh, they're starting to get frustrated.
I am the ultimate taunt.
Cappy.
I will laugh so hard if something happens. Then to him all of a sudden,
Nonetheless, it's your turn.
I don't know. You guys dash or something? Because normally I'd be able to keep up with you. That's interesting. A little bit, so possibly could, by going, since we're going up, you could have got ahead of me.
Ah, the stairs.
True.
We're almost out of this place.
Yeah, that works.
Though I just thought about something. The way in, we, covered it in mud.
I thought we had cleared all that up before we came in.
No, remember. You guys were using, what's it called incorrectly. You could not have transmuted it. We had to rush in, mud coming over top of us.
Oh. Well, how the hell are we going to get out?
Your turn, Corvus.
Oh shit. Okay. Here's the question: what do I do now? Hmm.
You invoke the Flybane, or Boon. You fly through the mud because you're the only one who can go insubstantial. Or wait, no. Wait, yes. Because that's a
I
level
can make
7, right?
I can make other people substantial too. But I'm currently dealing with this. So let's see. I'm gonna hop up on top of the table right here. Start laughing in their face some more. And then fuck it. I'm going to actually no. I don't hop up at the table. Alright. Fuck it. I'm going to drop insubstantial and start trying to stab all of them and stab all of them. So I'm just going to take disadvantage 3, right?
For each target, so 6 total.
Is it
And
6?
here's where shit goes wrong for him.
And do you have the multi-attacking feat?
You don't need multi-attacking feat.
No, but you suffer more disadvantage if you don't have it. Kyle, it's the whole point of the feat.
Melee multi-attacking may target any number of foes that are within your reach. When targeting more than one foe, you suffer disadvantage equal to the number of foes targeted. So, no, I would only get 3 disadvantage.
You're also multi-targeting.
Yes, melee multi-targeting. They're all in my reach. I'm looking at the rules right now, man. And it doesn't matter. I whiff.
I had a feeling some of that was going to happen. All the laughing and mocking he was doing them. I'm a real bitch.
Fuck me. I hate my life. I ain't even mad. I am not. Oh, fuck.
I'm just waiting for Finn to say how bad you missed or what happened. Are you looking it up, Finn, or are you just
You go, and you attempt to swing your knife at all of them. And as you do, you manage to wildly slash each of them. But you also slash deep into yourself as well.
Ah.
They all fall dead, and you take 9 damage.
Owie.
Three of which is lethal.
damn?
Ow. 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 Totally worth it, though. Okay, I better. Corvus is going to try to heal himself. Ain't shit.
Everyone goes up the stairs.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Ow. You just hear Corvus saying, ow. Ow.
Yeah, but of course, I kind of look over. What did you do now?
He raises his finger. Forgot that there were more ghouls up here. But, I had some fun with it, so, everything's all cool. Nothing bad happened.
Well, at least you were decent enough to discover him for us.
You guys can make a perception if you want.
All of us?
Yep.
Alright. I don't perceive shit.
Indeed, we don't see shit as we're looking at Corvus until he goes to actually move, and you notice the blood gaping out of his side.
Well, damn. That's quite the wound you got there. I imagine like a little healing.
Uh, sure, if you would be so inclined.
And cast regeneration on him.
Oh, fuck me.
And blow it fucking bad. Pretty sure I had all my stats in there right too. That is a horrible fucking roll.
You didn't, no, he forgot to code it.
He attempts
I
to
thought I changed that.
regenerate
Damn.
you.
I had all that shit changed too. That is fuck.
Oh my god, Kathy, come on.
I thought I'd gotten all of my creations changed to presents. God damn.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
So 12.
12. It's
12's still a failure, isn't it?
nope. That's a level 1.
Alright. So, Cappy, your regeneration starts,
Nice.
but you notice that his wound still isn't quite closing.
I'm gonna have to do a straight up heal to at least close the wound.
How long does it take you to cure lethal wounds, Cappy? I know you can do it, but you can't do it instantaneously, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I've got hang on.
It's extraordinary here.
Yeah, that, and I've also got my the other one, the boon focus.
It's an hour for each point.
So you need 3 hours of praying to heal him.
Alright. If you guys can make sure that nothing else interrupts us, I should be able to heal his injuries.
This is not the place to do that.
Well, if it's not done now, I don't know how well he'll survive.
Corvus, can you move?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just nicked myself. Don't worry.
You call this a nick?
I've been through worse. So he just kind of starts trudging slowly off. Still pretty cool, though. No one saw it. Just bemoaning it under his breath.
Everald tries casting a spell, but isn't able to gather the energy he needs to do it.
Alright. So we get up to the staircase that would have let us out, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, what's the plan?
Well,
Seeing as we're mudded in.
Culver takes a moment to think.
These people had to have had a way out. I find it hard to believe that this was the only way in or out.
It would be.
Well, I'm sure they didn't anticipate someone changing the entire land mass around where you had to dig into air.
Yeah, I know. I didn't anticipate that.
Oh yeah, that should be falling sometime soon. Corvus just kind of chuckles. I can get us out of here. Let's all huddle up though. Get nice and close. All right.
Oh shoot, we forgot Devil.
He's downstairs still. He can just teleport himself out. I'm not too concerned about him. Okay. All right. So you see him reach out his hand and he starts moving his fingers around. And and let's activate protocols 16. All right. So casting insubstantial in a cube, disadvantage 2. Fuck!
That's that
So
success with
you
the twist.
attempt to
Yeah.
do this, but your nanobots just they aren't activating right.
Hmm. Damn it. I don't think I can.
Perhaps you can attempt again after you've given them a moment to reorient themselves.
It's more issue of processing power. There's too many unique variables at play. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll figure it out. He keeps playing around with it. So should I roll again? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna get like ones across the fucking board. Calling it. What the fuck? That's so close.
Man,
Wait, how is 21 so considered possible failure?
because the
What?
power he's activating is only power level 7 and 8.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Ah, I can't do it with this many people.
Let's see. How far can I teleport?
I could just make a stone tunnel. It'd take a little while, but it'd probably be safer than what I'm doing right now.
How do you plan on doing that?
Well, I'm just gonna slowly form like a stone tunnel as we go forward. It's gonna take a few minutes. It's gonna take a few minutes.
Well, you do know that mud will come rushing down towards you, right?
Hmm.
Use your
Hmm.
science, Kyle.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Damn it! I was hoping I could just do it in one go. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, wait. Fuck.
I don't see how that's going to solve your problem.
fucking solves everything. Oh shit. Okay. Well, uh, I'm stumped at the moment. Anyone else want to give a venture at this? What I think?
Yeah, I'm afraid there's not much I can help with either. I'm mostly healing and prayer, and it's beyond me.
I may be able to do something, though it may be a little hard as what Corvus was attempting to do. But I could attempt to teleport us.
Kind of just like sighs, like everyone in their teleporters.
If you think it'll work.
Alright, so this will be fun. I can teleport us up to 7 miles if I want to.
How the fuck?
Power level 7 movement teleport if I spend minutes casting the spell. For each minute, I can teleport up to a mile of my movement. I can teleport us 7 miles if I spend 7 minutes casting this spell.
Why did we walk over here?
I couldn't do that before we came in here.
Oh. Useful to know. Okay. I just kind of look over at Emerald. It's like, if you could teleport, then why don't we do that first?
It's about the journey.
Yes, with all this wanton death and zombies and all sorts of miscreant creations.
Besides, the way you kept walking off, if we would have teleported, we would have ended up leaving you behind.
If we were teleporting, I wouldn't have walked off.
Where you kept walking off, even if it was mentioned, I'm not sure you would have heard it. You were so impatient, you just took off on us. How do you have known that was the idea if it had come up?
I want to say I'm sure that someone would have told me, but at the same time, I I I don't think that's true either.
Actually, I have a better idea. Corvus, I'm going to teleport you out.
And then dig down. Gotcha.
Yep.
I like this idea.
Remember, dig. Do not turn to air. Just
I could
dig.
I could make a stone cylinder going down. A bunch of mud will probably sloop out on the way, but it'll be accessible. Well, whenever you're ready, Emerald. Corpus just kind of spreads out his arms, not sure as to what to do. Kind of like staring at you awkwardly now.
Everald starts saying an incantation and moving his hands about and whatnot. He's at this for... Let's see. We didn't fall that far, so probably 1 mile will suffice, so this is going to take him a minute.
Gonna send me a mile up into the air.
Well, a mile. Yeah, back to the surface.
Oh, we're that deep.
I mean, deep enough that we fell and took damage. I mean, I can't. As part of this level of this power, I don't exactly have accuracy. I just have direction and distance.
I'll figure it out.
This should be fun.
YOLO.
That's right.
If you send you up far enough, are we going to hear the thump as you land?
Fuck it, go. Wait. Hold up. You're not sure how far you can take this?
Well, what do you mean? Not sure how far I can take it?
Can you get me on the top layer, or are you gonna send me like miles into the air? I need to know this
I
like
told
now.
you. I told you. I'm only going to do it a mile.
I don't think we're a mile down, my friend.
Then it might hurt a little when you get to the ground.
Okay, no, we're not doing that.
Do you know a better way to get out?
You start seeing him jamming on his fucking display again, and he's just gonna target himself. Fuck!
Clearly not.
So are you just gonna send me up while I'm trying to like panic and like get out of this?
Well, I'm gonna start casting again. You keep interrupting me.
Oh fuck!
Alright, let's see if I can get lucky and do this.
All in the fail.
No, I did
There you
it.
go.
So, I teleport you a mile up.
So just like, do I just like shroom into the fucking ether?
Yeah, you guys see him, and then boom, he's gone. And then you feel kind of like tingly and whatnot, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what you were when you were insubstantial, but also lighter. And
Probably,
then,
you know.
and then you become solid again, and your weight is back. And you notice that you are a little bit in the air.
Oh joy!
And you take 6 damage as you hit the ground.
Fuck! My face like goes square into the mud.
Well, now you're covered in mud and shit.
Ah, I'm like
Sounds
stuck.
like an interesting day.
He, uh, he like slowly starts to push himself up off like the solid bit of mud that was on the top layer.
So now he's got mud and shit in that wound of his, Joy.
Well, actually, the shit would have been off of me because I went insubstantial.
I suppose that's true.
So I'm still covered in mud, though. It still sucks. Okay.
Yeah, that means Kyle had shit pass through his body.
Yep. I didn't have. I don't have. Well, I have my own shit in my body, but let's not make this about poop. Anyway, so okay, I'm standing on top of this. Kind of pull up my mask and spit a couple of teeth out. And I start casting transmutation.
Alright then.
Oh. All right. So I'm going to. So I'm going to stand on top of this, and I'm going to create kind of a tunnel that will be. Yeah, a tunnel with like a ridge structure, so you can actually climb up it, going straight down.
Alright. So this takes him, let's see, a minute, right?
I think this is 8.
8 minutes. So we're sitting there making small talk, then 8 minutes later, Kyle is cleared away.
Oh no, it is a minute. So yeah. Anyway. Okay, I pop my head from the opening of the hole. It's like, hey, I cleared the way.
About time.
It only took me like a couple minutes. Just have to gather myself. I'm missing a few teeth. Damn it, Emerald.
At least yakking that Emerald, I just kind of push him to the side and walk out.
You walk out into the quicksand-like mud.
No, I walk up to the top of the steps he made.
All right. So we're at the top of them. We're still surrounded by the mud.
Great. We could try jumping that through the shorter jump spots, but not sure that would work very well.
Okay. Corvus looks down again. He's like, "Oh right, yeah, okay." He starts fiddling with his fingers again. He casts a flight on himself.
All right. Everald attempts to teleport and poofs for a moment, but lands directly in the mud.
Oh shit!
I reach my hand out towards the edge.
Everald will reach out and grab your hand.
I try. I pull.
Go ahead. Roll your might.
Eee!
Watch this.
Oh, I got 13. It's not bad. It's not good.
You manage to pull Everald out.
Not
As you do,
bad.
though, you slip in.
Oh. I'm okay. I'm just gonna fly out again. Ugh.
Make a might check.
To fly out.
Yep. So you're not sinking down, but it's holding on to you.
All right. I'm going to try to increase the the surface area of my body and just lay back into it and then try to fly out.
Everald attempts to teleport you.
I was gonna say as he lays back, I was gonna jump on his character and jump out of the mud, jump out of the quicksand.
Well, I failed to teleport him, so...
Oh. Yeah, the minute he lays back, I'm just gonna either just walk straight over him to get out or jump out of him and then jump out of the quicksand.
Make a might to make the jump. Roll it, Cappy.
Yeah, no problem.
You don't declare no problem.
I figured 24, I thought.
Nonetheless, you succeed. Go ahead and tell me about jumping over or onto Corvus.
Once he lays back, I notice I got a good landing platform. I take a quick leap and land right on his gut.
You asshole.
As he's landing on your gut and making that jump, that's when Everald attempts to cast his spell, but instead ends up teleporting Cappy up into the air.
Oh, shit!
Cappy falls back down into the mud.
God damn it.
Roll it.
God damn, this is horrible.
It's a might unless you know the feat to use agility.
For a jump?
Yeah, jumping is might, if I remember right, unless you know the feat to do agility for it.
I'm making use Corvus to try to pull myself to the edge.
I have done nothing wrong to you.
Yeah, you're right next to me. I gotta grab onto something. Sorry.
Alright, so here's what happens.
Oh god.
Talawa jumps onto you, and you get bashed further into the mud, sinking down some more. But then she gets unsteady as you're sinking, and she falls into the mud. And she begins to sink.
Our existence is just slapstick.
It is. Everald holds out the end of his scythe and axe towards Corvus and Cappy, since he's the one close enough to do it at this moment.
I'd grab one hand onto the actor's side that was close to me, and I'd extend the other hand toward Talawa. Grab my hand.
Corvus, will you grab on?
I'm grabbing onto a scythe.
The other end of it.
Oh, okay. I'm at the business end. Alright, I grab on.
It's right, here's the sharp end. Let me help you out.
I hate you all. Alright, so.
Everald gathers his might and quickly, with the power of his heritage, whips you guys out of the mud.
So does somebody? How are we gonna get? Yeah.
He can just he can just Jolly Roger his way over here. I look over him. He's just going to pretend not to fly. Alright. Corvus starts trying to wipe some of the excess mud off of his suit. This has been rather a adventure of sorts.
Oh yeah.
I look over at the priest. You tried to use me as a stepping stone?
Hey, you laid back. It's not a good idea at the time.
That is not an invitation. You're not as charitable as you like to make yourself out to be, are you?
I'm helpful to others. It's just you.
But he's also most of all.
You just haven't really. I may heal you, but some of the stuff you've done just stretches the definition of helping.
I just kind of silently look at the priest. This is like, okay, sure.
But I will not do that again.
Oh, that reminds me. Talawa, here. I grabbed this, and I thought you might like it. I hand you a hairpin made out of jade.
I look over to Emerald. You got that out of a grave of a phylactery. Are you sure that's not cursed in some way?
He's wearing the armor that we found up with the other one.
I get that. I get that. It's just it seems like a personal object. So I would think. Never mind. If you feel it's safe. Okay. Anyway. Is that a devil?
It is devil. Man, that took way longer than I thought it would.
Well, you need to fly out from the middle of the quicksand. We got up to the top, but we kind of left you there. We all escaped and left you still there.
Okay. Well, I'll just teleport up to you guys. I was here the whole time.
I carried you, and you were just done being like all tired from fighting.
Yeah, he carried you into a couple of fights because he didn't want to wait with the rest of us.
I didn't carry him with me into the fight. I just got him up from the lower floor with you guys. Corvus kind of just grunts a little, holding his side. Can we start making the way home?
Of course. And at that, this is the place to call it.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Good job getting out, everyone.
Yay!
One experience point. And to anyone who may have watched, hope you enjoyed it. Join us next time, same time.
Peace, everybody.
Later, everybody that watched.